As we move into Week 11 of the 2025 NFL season, fantasy managers are facing crucial decisions as injuries continue to impact key players. Last week saw a mix of exits and questionable returns, and now it's time to break down the latest injury news and what it means for your lineup. Jaxson Dart left Sunday's game with a concussion in the fourth quarter, forcing Russell Wilson into action. The Giants fell to the Bears 24-20, and Dart's availability for Week 11 against the Packers remains uncertain. If Dart can't clear protocol, Wilson would start, making the Packers D/ST an appealing waiver wire option. Garrett Wilson suffered another setback, aggravating his knee in the Jets' 27-20 win over the Browns. He's expected to miss 3 to 4 weeks, leaving Justin Fields with limited options in the passing game. Breece Hall is now the primary fantasy asset in New York. Davante Adams is dealing with an oblique issue but should be managed carefully by the Rams. With a key matchup against Seattle in Week 11, expect Adams to rest in practice while the team keeps him ready for game day. Joe Burrow is set to return to practice this week, opening his 21-day window to come off injured reserve. His return could make a major impact for both the Bengals and fantasy rosters. Dalton Kincaid left the Bills' Week 10 loss to the Dolphins with a hamstring injury. If he misses Week 11 against the Bucs, Dawson, Knox and Jaxson Hawes will split tight end duties, neither of which are ideal fantasy options outside deep leagues. Other notable injuries include J.K. Dobbins dealing with a foot issue, Terrell Jennings with a knee injury, and Chris Godwin Jr. limited by a leg problem. Among those out for the season are Tyreek Hill, Najee Harris, Austin Ekeler, and several others, reshaping both team dynamics and fantasy strategies. As we approach Week 11, it's critical to monitor practice reports closely. Adjust your lineups to account for questionable players and capitalize on backups stepping into prominent roles. Injury management will be a defining factor for playoff pushes, and staying ahead of the news could be the difference between a championship run and a missed opportunity. Managers must act quickly, roster depth wisely, and be prepared to pivot based on who actually takes the field.